Today's video is sponsored by Lemon. Episode 8. Let's be real. Taxes are due, electricity bills are up, and everything's usually just a complete mess after the holidays. And to top it all off, HoneyBook decides to raise their prices.
Man, what the fuck?
Now, I've got nothing against HoneyBook. I've been using it for the past 4 years, but today I'm testing out a new 2-in-1 video delivery and CRM platform called Lemly. It's the new kid on the block, and whether you're a beginner or a seasoned wedding videographer, this might just be the breath of fresh air for you. In today's episode, I'm joined by Joshua and Lucas, founders of Lemly and luxury wedding videographers based out in Toronto, Canada. Together, we're going to explore this tool and how it can simplify your workflow and save you money. So, Lemly has offered something special for you. You can get 25% off for your first year of using this software. All you got to do is click the link in my description and enter the code ADPPOD25 for 25% off for the next 12 months. So when it comes to using the features on the CRM, a few things stick out to me. One, how simple and easy it is to use and navigate. Number two, it's got a built-in 2-in-1 client management and video delivery platform all in one workflow. And the last, number three, it's got its own templates and legal contracts that you can send to your clients. And the best thing about these contracts and templates is that they're all included with Lemly. So when it comes to the simplicity of this platform, there's a lot of CRMs out there that are actually almost, too complicated to learn if you're looking to transition anytime soon. Luckily, Lemly has a very simple, sleek layout. This makes it easy to transfer everything over and customize everything from your previous CRM. So when you first open up the dashboard, you'll see that you've got your account right here. You've got your profit, your bookings, lead conversions, inquiries, as well as some goals right here. This is basically all of your analytics and data of your business. You've also got your source of leads that you can actually see with this diagram here, which is awesome. Now, I do want to say that this is just a dummy account. This is what I'm just using to explain how to use the software. So these projections aren't accurate. This is not my business. This is just the dummy account. So as you can see here, you've got your profit goal. You've got your current annual revenue as well as your expenses. And then down here, you can see your upcoming events as well as your notifications. Moving on to clients, you're gonna first start out with leads. Here, you can mark them as an inquiry. If you're meeting with them, you can move them to the meeting stage, pending, and even booked. That's really helpful to keep things organized. You can also add leads if you want, and then you've got your inquiries here. So when I open up one of the client inquiries here, you can see that it gives you their source. It looks like a vendor referral, as well as a message that they can put in based off of the embedded code that you can put on your website. This is cool because it's got its own email templates that you can create and send to your clients. And then you've got some proposals that you can send to them. Based off of that, you've got your leads, bookings, and then projects. This project tab is cool because it's similar to a lot of other CRMs, but this is basically where your project stands, as well as editing. You can see you've got a backlog folder right here, working on it, sent, as well as downloaded. A lot of wedding videographers are on edge about transitioning to another CRM or workflow because it takes a lot of time to learn. When I first hopped on Lemly, it was like I had been already using it for months. Everything's got its own spot and you just know where everything is.
A lot of what we are doing for Lemly on our V2 testing will be a lot of customization because we understand that, especially for seasoned wedding videographers, we don't want Lemly to impose on their branding when like talking to other couples, sending them salaries, inquiry forms, things like that. So yeah, V2 is strictly customization. So you feel like you're not using a brand on top of your own brand, if that makes sense.
So when it comes to Lemly's built-in 2-in-1 client management and video delivery platform, it's a total game changer. There's not many CRMs out there that have an actual video delivery platform on their website. And that's why Lemly is specifically made for wedding videographers. That way you're not trying to navigate different pages, tabs, or websites, paying for separate subscriptions. You just have everything all in one, which is really nice. So as you can see here, you can customize this, and you can even paste URLs right here if you're using YouTube or sites like Vimeo. But I think most people just stick with YouTube. I don't think Vimeo is existent anymore. Sorry. So you can preview these, and this looks a lot similar to other video delivery platforms. You can customize this, make it look however you want. So that's kind of a cool way to deliver clients' films. That way you're not using anything like YouTube, Vimeo, God forbid if you're still using Google Drive. Most platforms force you to juggle between separate tools for handling contracts, invoices, and that's why Lemly combines everything into one seamless system. You can manage your client's entire experience from inquiring, booking, to then delivering their film. without ever leaving the platform. Here's what Joshua has to say about the client video delivery.
As far as we know, this is the only wedding CRM, like videography CRM out there.
The goal was to create something that could be with you all the way from inquiry to video delivery. So that's kind of our standout feature, is that it's all integrated. And also, like, administration is a pretty heavy thing for a lot of us. Like, we're kind of creatives at heart. So we wanted the brand to feel really light as well. And honestly, one of the benefits of being new, I'm sure we're gonna add a bunch of features as we go down the line, but starting simple also means easier onboarding and easier transitions, right? Because if we had like 1,000 features that each one of them you had to sort of set up and get working for your workflow, it can be overwhelming, especially like when you've been in the industry for a long time. Like, switching systems and processes it's just a headache that most people, quite frankly, don't want to take on, right?
Yeah, so our onboarding, it probably takes like 30 to 40 minutes with like 6 or 7 steps that kind of leads you into just basic information, pictures that you can upload. That pretty much brings you into that dashboard that Lucas showed you. And then within that dashboard, there are 6 or 5 steps that kind of walk you through how to use Lemly. In terms of like having Lemly as a brand on top of your own personal brand, as of right now, I don't think that's an issue whatsoever.
Yeah. Now, if you're someone who uses the Notion app, this is very similar because Notion is kind of like an all-in-one second brain, in my opinion. And this is exactly what makes me think about that when it comes to CRMs and client management. Now, as a videographer, you know how time-consuming and stressful it can be to customize and create contracts and send them out to your clients, send them out to lawyers, have them review it, send back to you, and then send it to your clients. That was a big run-on sentence. The great thing about Lemly is that it offers pre-built customizable templates and contracts within their website. Whether it's proposals, invoices, or client agreements, everything is basically designed to just meet the needs of wedding videographers. So you can create collections and customize them however you want. For example, we'll just go into this 2026 packages and you can send them all of these invoices, as well as add-ons. Add-on or a la carte options are super nice because couples are actually highly interested in this. That way they can customize their package and you can make a little bit of extra income. So as you may know, there are plenty of softwares out there that are starting to raise their prices for good reasons. Some are even raising their prices 50 or 80%, which has actually started quite the chatter on Facebook. But trust me, if I was a wedding videographer just starting out in the industry this year, this would definitely intimidate me for sure. So back to my main point. The entire goal of Lemly is to have a seamless and easy to use workflow for both you and your clients, all while not having to pay for all these softwares to manage everything. You can go a free route, you can use spreadsheets, Google Forms, whatever, but you gotta delegate your time towards what is most important. Do you want to spend more time doing that for a free version? Or do you want to spend a little bit of money each month that's affordable and go this route? That's why the software executes everything perfectly for only starting at $25 a month.
We're planning on launching with sort of 2 plans, $20 a month US for a starter plan, $50 for our pro plan. The only difference is the video delivery storage.
Yes, HoneyBook is raising their prices by quite a bit this next year, but it really just all depends on what you can afford and how much you're willing to kind of risk for your business. You can get 25% off for your first year of using this software. All you got to do is click the link in my description and enter the code ADPPOD25 for 25% off for the next 12 months. So if you guys found this video helpful, feel free to give this video a like or even subscribe for more videos like this. And feel free to leave a comment. What do you think about this? Are you guys going to be sticking with HoneyBook or do you think you'd switch to Lemly? That wraps this video up. We will see you next week.